I'm a bad dad. I'll tell you why.
Shave it up!
Hey everybody, Clean Shaver here. Tonight's going to be one of those videos that I really generally try to keep my videos very uplifting and very positive. But tonight's just going to be hard to do that. But tonight I really feel compelled to share a message that I feel will hopefully hit home with a lot of people. It's not going to necessarily shine well on me, but I hope to talk about some things that'll maybe inspire us all a little bit. So before I get started, I'll just give a few disclaimers. I can count the times I have ever struck my children on one hand. I know I'm not the world's worst dad, but I know I'm not the best. Now, my shave tonight, I'm using Soap Commander Passion. I would hope to draw some compassion from it. Merkur 12C open comb because it is October, and my Plisson synthetic. So I apologize for lack of structure in this video because it's really just going to be more of a stream of consciousness for me. But hopefully talk about some things that we all understand and can relate to. So I have 3 kids. They are ages 6.5, almost 4, and a little girl that just turned 1. And I love them. I really do. Nobody tells you how hard it's going to be a dad, or a parent in general. But a dad, I mean, obviously for me, I can't talk about being a mom. I just know, I mean, I thought I had a pretty great dad. And then I look at how I'm doing and I think, man, there's just no way. No comparison. And I'll tell you why. So today, really this whole week, it's been one of those where you just think, man, how are we going to get through this alive? And on the surface, we talk about how we put on a happy face for the public and we talk, tell everybody, oh, we're fine, we're just, it's life, whatever. Life's hard. And man, I'm having a hard time putting what I'm feeling into words. Anyway, I love my kids. I know I do. But there are a lot of days that are really challenging, and I know a lot of people can relate to that. But everybody's got their challenges, obviously. But when I imagined myself as a father, crap. And there goes my lather, because it just fell in the sink. Yep, one of those days. Well, it just gives me more time to talk. Okay, well. When I imagined myself as a father, I thought, I'd just be a good dad. I thought I would, always want to play with my kids and always feel like I'm so blessed. and that they would feel the same way. And I know that as time goes by, it doesn't necessarily get any easier. And a lot of people tell us that, right now we're just in one of those tough times where all the kids are young. And we know it was our choice to have 3 kids, all under the age of 6. That was our choice. So I don't blame anybody. And it probably doesn't help that, we live in a world today where it's so easy to draw comparisons between people because stuff just like this, social media. Everybody talks about most of the things that you see on Facebook or Twitter or wherever are either really, really terrible complaints, which I tend to not listen to those people, or they're the people that are just saying how great their life is. Oh my gosh. Second time, it's fallen in the sink. And usually those people that are just bragging about how good their life is, they're lying. And I know that. I guess what I'm getting at, if you follow my channel, or you have for a while, you know that I have a son. His name's Noah. He's special needs. He has a rare chromosomal disorder called Prader-Willi syndrome, which makes life difficult. For instance, tonight, just got back from a little neighbor boy who's just turned 4. Just got back from his birthday party. Fun little birthday party. Since it's October, they were all dressed up in costumes, and really was a fun little birthday party, A bunch of neighbor kids were there. Granted, no adult really looks forward to going to a 4-year-old's birthday party, but it was a great little party for normal kids. For us, it's kind of a nightmare. One of the things with Prader-Willi syndrome is that they have an insatiable appetite. It's called hyperphagia. Basically what it means is that he doesn't know what it's like to feel full, never will, because it doesn't register in his mind that he's full. It never will. And another aspect of Prader-Willi syndrome is that they have a super, super low metabolism. So, high hunger drive with low metabolism, we have to be really careful about what he eats. So we hate Halloween for that reason. Candy, and that's all he wants. Right? We go to this party, there's tons of candy. There's cupcakes. And it's no fault of the people that held the party, because for normal kids, that's perfectly acceptable, right? But my son obsesses about it. And it gets really, really hard. And bless my wife's heart, she really struggles to have the patience that she needs to be a good mom. And she is a good mom. She really is. Way better mom than I am a dad. because of a lot of these things, I'll admit, one thing that makes me a bad dad is that because there are days when, for instance, my wife will be texting me most of the day, letting me know the things that are going on at home. There are days I don't want to come home from work because I know that it's just a war zone when I get home. Full disclosure, that's how I feel some days. And that makes me a bad dad. At least I think it does. See, as a father, I've been taught that I have a sacred responsibility to provide for, teach, and guide my children, my family. And I take that responsibility very seriously. And those days that I fall short are far too many. Now, I do my best to work hard to provide for my family. But man, there are a lot of days where I come home and I don't want to do anything. I don't want to play with my kids some days. I don't want to, well, I lose patience very quickly. And that's a thing with me. Reminder, I've never physically abused my kids. I've shouted at them. I've lost my patience with them. I've become annoyed with them. And they deserve better than that. Like I said a while ago, I had a great dad. At least I think he was great. He might say differently. But it's days like today that remind me that I have a lot of work to do, to improve, to be better. And I need to get to a place where I don't dread coming home, where I look forward to taking time with my kids at night before tucking them in, not rushing through their bedtime story, not rushing them through their evening prayers, not just counting down the minutes until they're in bed and I can have my own time. Because I know that that time is very short before they'll be doing it on their own. I know that. I know that those days are temporary. But they're probably fewer and further between than I think they are. Because there are days where it's fun to come home, where you know they've had a good day, and my wife has had a good day, and it's heaven on earth, which I believe home should be. It should be where you come home to. It should be your place of refuge. It should be the place where you feel 100% safe, and should be the place that you know that you're wanted. And I also know my kids don't think I'm a bad dad. They don't. I know they love me. reminders every now and then that we need to be better. Like tonight, I lost my temper a little bit. Didn't yell necessarily, but was impatient with the kids. And as we were saying family prayers tonight, my son, as part of the prayer, asked that we be blessed that we can all be nice. That we can all love each other. I know he loves me. I know my kids love me. I know my wife loves me, and I know I love my kids. But man, being a dad is hard. And so, I don't share this to draw pity from anybody or to say, look at me, please support me, please encourage me. So I don't need that. I say this because sometimes we all need a reminder that we need to work for it. That there's always room for improvement. And that we have people around us that are relying on us, want us to be happy, but need us to step up. I'm one of those people that needs to step up to be a better dad, a better husband, a better leader to my family. I know that. I hope that this doesn't depress anybody. And again, I apologize for lack of structure in my video. I usually try to keep it really tight and really contained, but this is just something that I felt like I needed to get off my chest tonight. It's not necessarily shaving related. It's dad related. It's life related. So I hope that you'll all take a few minutes after watching this to reflect on your own life, reflect on how you've been. Maybe try to find some ways that you can step it up in the next few days. And then review and commit to be better. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. Lots of love to you and your families, and love from my family, the Clean Shaver family as well. Thanks for watching. Be smooth. We'll see you next time.